Hey, Soul Loves, it's Kimberly, and we've got some things going on this week before we have some bigger things going on at the end of the week. Yes, we do. So, I'm going to dive in to the energy of the week, what the transits are, what the big ass transits are, what the big ass transits are that are coming in. We'll do your individual sign and we will do a energy transmission because that's what we do here. So this big energy that we have coming in this week is Mercury. Mercury, the planet of communication, is going direct after being retrograde since August the 4th. And when Mercury is in retrograde, we often think of Murphy's Law. If something can go wrong, it will. So, what has happened in your life since the 4th? So, it's time of misinformation, miscommunication, and whatever you're expecting may be more disappointing or delayed. And that's true because we're still going to be in the shadow. But with it going direct on Wednesday, the 28th, sometimes during that change of direction, whether it starts to go backwards or forwards, you tend to see more snafus, and mishaps around those days. So this week, be careful because it could add to the confusion, especially regarding matters of the hearts and how we're thinking about them. Mercury is moving direct this week, and Mercury has been retrograde in Leo, and as it stations to go forth, first it was in Virgo, then Leo, and then it's gonna go direct in Leo, and then it'll cross back into Virgo. Okay, so meaning we've seen review. What have we reviewed? And now we're getting ready to start integrating the things we understand at a heart-based level. Something around our ego, our emotions, and originality and creativity. But right when Mercury goes in or out of the retrograde is usually when we have the most challenges of communications, lost emails, change plans, not knowing where you stand, or thinking patterns that may be a little off. Adding to all of this, the Venus is also going to be the big player in the conversation this week, and it can make for a interesting time, especially with your values, your self values, and how you value others, and how you feel valued by others. So during this time period, it's not advised to launch major new projects because you're swimming against the stream. The lunar energy is also winding down. We have a new moon coming in next Monday, a week from now. So we're in that last quarter phase of it. So, plus with the Mercury, the change in the Mercury. So the rule of thumb is at least the first 2 weeks after Mercury goes direct, it's called the shadow phase. And this is because even though Mercury goes direct on Wednesday, the information may start to have more clarity as you think and process and become sharper, and there may be some sluggishness. Okay, so this week is a week to reflect, to rest, and think about September, but avoid locking into any commitments or promises. Mercury will return to Virgo on September the 9th and emerge from its post retrograde shadow on September the 11th. Venus, the planet of love, relationships, self worth, values, money, is very active this week. It's nearing the end of its journey through Virgo and will switch into Libra. She's going to be home. The second of the two signs that it rules. On Thursday, Libra is very much about finding harmony, balancing our needs with those and the people we interact with. It's about relating to diplomacy and presentation. So this week we have some moving energy that's going to take us in a new direction. With Venus, the planet connected to our hearts and values, is very active in the skies as we work through these transitions. So before we get into your sign, we're going to take a quick look at those transitions, what they are for the collective, and some of the themes that they could inspire in the collective and in our personal life. So Venus, very active in the sky. She's getting ready to wrap up that stay in Virgo. And so generally Venus isn't really that happy in Virgo because it's very grounded, detail oriented sign. And because it doesn't engage with those senses and emotions, that's not Venus's vibe. Okay. So because Virgo's more black and white. So here's the to-do list. It's that kind of energy. But as Venus gets ready to leave, she's going to have some pretty profound conversations um, as she's getting ready to go home to Libra. So one of the trines that she will have is with Uranus. And these trines are nice, following the aspects that sometimes are overlooked. But because this has to do with Venus, our hearts, and Uranus, the unexpected changes, it's definitely worth noting. This transit can bring unexpected but harmonious changes when it comes to love, finances. It encourages you to embrace new ways of relating or appreciating beauty in unconventional or surprising way. So look for those opportunities this week because they can really lead to some breakthroughs. Across the same time and this same week, Venus opposes Neptune, and this can create tensions between practicality, idealism, especially regarding relationships, money, or values. This could lead to confusion or disillusionment about desires or reality. When it comes to love matters this week, we have an interesting and complex energy that we're working with, but the story isn't over because Venus also is going to trine Pluto. So this transit intensifies relationships or topics around financial matters and values, bringing a lot of transformative energy and deepening um, and profound effects. Like we aren't going to be on the same level. When you take a step back and look at this, we have a trine with the unexpected and some deep, profound energies. And we also are standing in opposition to Neptune, which is sometimes lacks clarity, following your heart and being flexible, being curious about what matters to you. That's why it will be a key to working with this energy this week. So interesting. Um, Venus in Virgo was looking for the details and keeping score. Okay. She was keeping up with the values of things. And this might help us with some of the challenges that we have coming up this week. So take that energy that you just gained through all of this and use it. Okay. But it also could hinder us with some of the opportunities if we get too much marking our little scorecard. Okay. So it's going to be an interesting flow. And then after all of these conversations, Venus will move into her home sign, Libra. When Venus moves into Libra, it highlights the themes of harmony, beauty, relationships, balance. We're looking for coexistence in beautiful ways. I love how that's how we're going to finish out this back and forth conversation with Venus. So on Thursday, Venus moves into that home sign and immediately sets up that trial with Pluto, the supremely harmonious alignment. Pluto is now at the very beginning of its fellow air sign, Aquarius. And next week, because it's in retrograde, and next week it's going to retrograde out of Aquarius, finishing up its time in Capricorn. So September the 1st coming up is a huge astrological day. And I'll post something in advance just about September the 1st because we've got that happening. And we've also got Uranus going retro that day and a new moon coming in. Okay. So the energy of September the 1st, we're going to feel it already during this time period. Um, okay. That's because at the start of next week, we'll have those two phenomena taking place. Like I said, with Uranus going retrograde, standing still in the sky this week, before it goes into the retrograde, at its height of power, preparing to change directions on the same day. Pluto retrograding out and moving back into Capricorn for a few weeks. So it's like the last stance. It's the last hurrah for Pluto in Capricorn before Pluto moves on and nestles into the sign of Aquarius for the next 2 decades. Yeah, people, for 20 years. It's been in Capricorn for 16 years. So when it moved, this last 2-week period, not 2 weeks, this last energy of it being in Capricorn is the last that we're going to see in our lifetimes, because it won't be back into Capricorn till I think it's 224. I may be wrong on that date, but it's something like that. Okay. So unless something really happens and that we get to stay in these DNA skin suits, we're not going to see it happen in these DNA skin suits. Okay. Nobody that's here on this planet is going to see that happen in these DNA skin suits. So we'll talk about that. I'm going to do a whole video just on it. So the link between Venus and Pluto on Thursday is a rare event occurring once in our lifetimes. Pluto is retrograding back into Capricorn at the end of the week, signifying the shift on how we collectively connect. Venus suggests some kind of accord, could be at work, whether it's personal or global. And it's time to celebrate strong connections and bonds with loved ones as the week concludes and the cosmic curtain comes down and Pluto retrogrades back into Capricorn for that final visit, merging again on November the 19th. Capricorn rules, structures, big government, big businesses, our own concerns with statuses and wealth. So Pluto represents a regeneration. So we may see a period of regeneration in institutions or governments from now through November the 19th. Heads up, just so you know, if you see it all collapsing, there's a reason why it's the pie in the sky. Okay. So also with that, Uranus, the modern day ruler of Aquarius, when it goes retrograde until January the 30th, it's in Taurus. It's been there since May 2018. So what all have you seen? What's the instability that's been in finances, the commodities, global? This retrograde encourages us to revisit our attachment to money, materialism, and asking us to become more aware of higher truths. Okay? Resources should be used creatively. Consider the impact on the food chain and the conditions of people producing goods. So this awareness can help us make us be more thoughtful with our spending decisions. And the overall outlook for the week, Venus is a star player for sure. But this also is a chance to work on our communications and be mindful of practical outcomes as we move through the week. Okay, so with all that said, I'm sure you all are ready to know all about your own sign. So we're going to move into our section of our all signs here and our energy transmission. So right before I do that, my public service announcement, please like, share, subscribe, make comments. As we move through this, I'll bring this energy to you. Oh, and if you haven't checked into it, I did analysis on Kamala Harris's human design chart. So I'm going to be bringing in more human design on the channel. Okay, so you all can hit those notification bells so you know when I put up stuff like that. Because I noticed that they didn't show that one. They didn't show that one to my tribe. Okay, it's like it didn't get as many views, and I think it was because it was something different. So YouTube goes, oh, this is different. We don't know what to do with this. We're just not even going to bother to show it to them. So that's why it's important to do the like, share, and the notifications so that YouTube will show my stuff to you. Okay. So let's let's go into this. Okay. I am Kimberly Crow. I am a Western astrologer using Hosan system for this energy analysis. So listen up to your rising sign. It's what your soul spirit came to embody in this DNA skin suit. It's about you and what your, role of what you're doing with your own evolution. You have to know your birth time to know that one. Your sun is the personality that you embody. It's the energy that you reflect out into the world. It's like you use that modality in order to reflect your light to the others. It's what's reflected back to you. It can be male authority figures in your lifehood, including your father. Your moon is the mood. It is your emotional IQ. It's how you want to be nurtured and how you nurture others, and it could be your mother in your chart. So here we go. Aries. Your top three focuses are habits for this week are habits, partnership, and passions or creative vibes. Venus highlights your daily routines and overall health. A trine with Uranus may bring unexpected financial opportunities or expenses. Opposing Neptune could create some confusion around the body mind balance, encouraging introspection and healing. The trine with Pluto focuses on allies and network, possibly presenting new opportunities for collaboration. Venus moving into Libra emphasizes partnerships and balance, while Mercury going direct may cause some miscommunications or adjustments around personal passions. Stay curious and flexible, Aries. Okay, Taurus, your top three focuses this week are unconditional love, habits, and support system. Venus is active in the area concerning what you love without conditions, examining what needs to stay or go. The trine with Uranus in your sign encourages leaning into unexpected changes with curiosity. Neptune's opposition may bring unclear dynamics in social or partnership realms. So use caution with agreements. A trine with Pluto brings profound energy to career and reputation, encouraging mentorship and growth. Venus moving into Libra highlights health and wellness for you, seeking balance in daily habits and routines. Mercury going direct impacts home and roots. So expect possible communication challenges and stay open minded and be flexible, Taurus. Gemini, your top three focuses are the local vibes, home, work, balance, and passions. Venus is preparing to leave Virgo and move into Libra, currently focusing on foundational aspects of your life. A trine with Uranus might bring subconscious or material breakthroughs that affect your home environment. Opposing Neptune may blur the lines between home and authority dynamics, inviting introspection. A trine with Pluto encourages transformation, growth, and new directions, offering powerful energy for navigating challenges. Venus moving into Libra enhances creativity and love for unconditional things, promoting harmony and balance. And Mercury's direct motion affects communication and routines. Be mindful of potential mishaps, Gemini. Cancer, your top three focuses this week are your reputation, your home life, and your mindset. Venus is active in your daily communication and network sectors, preparing to leave this area while engaging in profound conversations. A trine with Uranus may bring unexpected shifts in networks or mindset. Opposing Neptune could create some fog around future directions, encouraging faith and spiritual vision. A trine with Pluto deepens intimate relationships and shared resources, promoting flow the amidst transformation. Venus Moving into Libra focuses on home and foundation, seeking balance and harmony. Mercury going direct could cause communication challenges around values and resources. Stay flexible and mindful, Cancer. Leo, your top three focuses this week will have much to do with your values, money, and partnerships and reputation. Venus is currently transiting an area of your life that concerns your earning power, resources, and skills and self esteem, all connected to your overall health and wealth. This week, Venus will trine Uranus, amplifying your reputation and your career. Sudden insights about how you can earn or be known or about your own authority are likely to flow this week. However, these insights may confuse or mystify you how this builds into your legacy or transformation you've been working on. It's a good time for conquer cancers, but it's also a good time to dream to the future, to dream forward. Venus will also flow with Pluto, which may deepen a one-to-one partnerships. You'll find yourself in profound flow with people who truly get you, which will be super helpful as Venus moves into Libra, highlighting your communication sector. Mercury moving direct in your sign could feel like every part of your life is impacted by communication challenges. So stay curious, double check everything, and let the new insights set before responding, Leo. Virgo, your top three focuses this week are going to be self expression, one to one partnerships, and future direction. Venus is currently in your sign, bringing heart based energy about your values into deeper conversations this week. A trine with Uranus could bring unexpected breakthroughs related to learning, teaching, or exploring your individuality. Through these shifts, may not have been anticipated, lean into them. They offer great insights. The opposing Neptune may create some lack of clarity in partnerships, but it's a good time to envision future possibilities. That trine with Pluto highlights daily habits and rituals, showing how they align with your new direction. As Venus moves into Libra, your values and resources will come into focus, looking for harmony and how you earn and maintain overall health and wealth. Mercury going direct could disrupt some private subconscious work, but view it as an opportunity to see things differently, Virgo. Libra, your top three focuses this week are ending and beginning something on a subconscious level, what you love unconditionally, and your allies. Venus, your ruling planet, is getting ready to move into your sign. Before she does, she'll engage in flowing, profound conversation, form a subconscious level. Venus trines Uranus, bringing clarity and unexpected adjustments regarding legacy, deep loyalties. Neptune's opposition may cause confusion around daily habits and mindset. So stay curious and mindful. A trine with Pluto activates passions and entrepreneurship, love, and deep relationships, potentially bringing you in sync with your desires. Mercury moving direct affects your social connections and network, possibly causing mishaps with plans. So listen carefully and double check communications, Libra. Scorpio, your top three focuses this week are your allies and networks, balancing energies and beginnings and managing profound transitions. Venus is active in your social and networking sector, reaching out in a trine with Uranus, which may bring sudden insights in partnerships or client relationships. However, Neptune's opposition may bring confusion or illusion in areas you're passionate about. So keep one foot in reality and the other in the dream. The trine with Pluto activates deep connections in your home and your family, providing reassurance amidst transformation. Venus moving into Libra shifts focus on private subconscious areas, seeking balance between endings and beginnings. Mercury moving direct impacts your career and reputation, so expect possible communication issues. Staying flexible will be the key, Scorpio. Sagittarius, your top three focuses are your reputation, your health, and communication. Venus is at this highest area of this in your chart, emphasizing authority, reputation, and purpose. A trine with Uranus may bring sudden shifts in daily work or habits, offering an easier ways to approach responsibilities. Neptune's opposition creates potential confusion in home and work balance. So stay open to inspiration while seeking clarity. The trine with Pluto will highlight local environments and everyday communications, bringing transformative connection. Venus moving into Libra focuses on networks, partnerships, encouraging co creation with shared visions. Mercury's direct motion may bring adjustments in travel or learning plans. Stay focused and flexible. Sagittarius, Capricorn. Your top three focuses this week are new directions, finding your voice and your reputation or career. Venus highlights areas related to new directions, learning, teaching, and your core values. A trine with Uranus can bring unexpected creative insights, while the opposition with Neptune may confuse some long term plans and local matters. A trine with Pluto solidifies values and resources, bringing clarity to what's truly important. As Venus moves into Libra, focus shifts to career, reputation, and balancing life's aspects. Mercury going direct may cause communication mishaps related to shared resources or intimate relationships. So be mindful and flexible, Capricorn. Aquarius, your top three focuses are transformation, commitment, and self expression. Venus, highlighting shared wealth and long term commitments, engages in transformative conversation. A trine with Uranus may bring breakthroughs in home financial matters. Neptune's opposition could blur some financial boundaries. So keep a vision of what you want in mind. The trine with Pluto in your sign signifies a deeper connection with your true self, potentially bringing profound shifts. Venus moving into Libra shifts focus into new directions and passions, while Mercury's direct motion impacts social circles, networks, requiring flexibility in plans and communications. Aquarius, Pisces, your top three focuses are partnership, social connections, transformation. Venus in your partnership sector engages in dynamic interactions this week. A trine with Uranus could bring unexpected communication shifts, while Neptune's opposition might blur the lines between individuality and partnerships. The trine with Pluto highlights deep subconscious connections, encouraging transformation and growth. Venus moving into Libra focuses on legacies and shared resources, seeking harmony and balance in these areas. Mercury going direct impacts daily routines and health. So be mindful of communication and stay flexible with the changing plans, Pisces. Woo! So that concludes our all sign section of this. And now we're going to go into our energy transmission. So breathe in. And we're going to disconnect from all of those mind matrices that are out there that no longer serve our purpose as we move into this energy. And we could call in Venus as our ally and what she's bringing to us, and also Mercury. What was the transition that Mercury brought to you? Or you don't have to call in anybody as your ally. Just be here and receive the energies. Okay, so drop into your sacred chamber. You know where that's at. You just know. I don't have to tell you. You just know where it is. So as you go into your sacred chamber, you may want to go through your back door, which is between your shoulder blades, because sometimes we have heart walls. Okay, and Venus could be guarding those heart walls for us. So this is your entrance in. Nobody else has this. So as you go into your sacred chamber, feel the sacredness of the energy. And if you choose, you can call Venus in at this time and allow her to bring the transmission of values into your heart, into every cell of your body, the beauty and the harmony, and how to reflect that into the world. And Mercury, as your messenger, takes this energy out to be the gift that you are with all of humanity. So breathe that in. May you be blessed in the light that you are as you reflect this into the world. Thank you for incarnating, taking on a DNA skin suit, and being here in this time of transition as we watch the world go through all of this through our looking glasses. This is Kimberly with Celestial with this is Kimberly with Celestial Juju. Like, share, do all those things that you do so the YouTube monkeys will work for me. May you be blessed. Remember, dance your freaky dance and be your freaky self.